Matthew 8:23-34. Jesus calms the storm. 23 Then he got into the boat and his disciples followed him. 24 Suddenly a furious storm came up on the lake, so that the waves swept over the boat. But Jesus was sleeping. 25 The disciples went and woke him, saying, Lord, save us. We are going to drown. 26 He replied, You have little faith, why are you so afraid? Then he got up and rebuked the winds and the waves, and it was completely calm. 27 The men were amazed and asked, What kind of man is this? Even the winds and the waves obey him. Jesus restores 2 demon-possessed men. 28 When he arrived at the other side in the region of the Gadarenes, 2 demon-possessed men coming from the tombs met him. They were so violent that no one could pass that way. 29 What do you want with us, Son of God? They shouted. Have you come here to torture us before the appointed time? 30 Some distance from them a large herd of pigs was feeding. 31 The demons begged Jesus, If you drive us out, send us into the herd of pigs. 32 He said to them, Go. So they came out and went into the pigs, and the whole herd rushed down the steep bank into the lake and died in the water. 33 Those tending the pigs ran off, went into the town and reported all this, including what had happened to the demon-possessed men. 34 Then the whole town went out to meet Jesus. And when they saw him, they pleaded with him to leave their region. Matthew 9:1-13. Jesus forgives and heals a paralyzed man. 1 Jesus stepped into a boat, crossed over and came to his own town. 2 Some men brought to him a paralyzed man, lying on a mat. When Jesus saw their faith, he said to the man, Take heart, son, your sins are forgiven. 3 At this, some of the teachers of the law said to themselves, This fellow is blaspheming. 4 Knowing their thoughts, Jesus said, Why do you entertain evil thoughts in your hearts? 5 Which is easier, to say, Your sins are forgiven, or to say, Get up and walk? 6 But I want you to know that the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins. So he said to the paralyzed man, Get up, take your mat and go home. 7 Then the man got up and went home. 8 When the crowd saw this, they were filled with awe, and they praised God, who had given such authority to man. The calling of Matthew. 9 As Jesus went on from there, he saw a man named Matthew sitting at the tax collector's booth. Follow me, he told him, and Matthew got up and followed him. 10 While Jesus was having dinner at Matthew's house, many tax collectors and sinners came and ate with him and his disciples. 11 When the Pharisees saw this, they asked his disciples, Why does your teacher eat with tax collectors and sinners? 12 On hearing this, Jesus said, It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. 13 But go and learn what this means, I desire mercy, not sacrifice. For I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners.